We got Shohei Ohtani, that guy from Fortnite, sleeping on these hoes, a piece of Dodger Stadium concrete falling out of the sky on a Yankees fan, and the zestiest player in baseball who's not a pitcher pitching and pitching well. But first, here's Aaron Judge saying hello and doing something that would have been nice to do about 8 months ago at Dodger Stadium, which became a bit of a pattern for the Yankees in the series. You'll see. Shohei Ohtani sees Judge go deep and says, respectfully, your home run. I can go deep too. Like Respucia at a buffet, he doesn't waste a single second to eat. He smacks the first pitch off of Max Fried for a leadoff home run. I mean, how sick is that? Last year's MVPs were both well on their way to winning it again, instantly homering to begin the World Series rematch. Dodgers, Yankees, Shohei, Judge, the two gladiators going at it like Anakin and Obi-Wan, Yoda and Palpatine, the grand battle we want and the grand battle we got. Then Austin Wells goes deep. Trent Grisham says I can do that too. He's been having a career year. It's 4-1 Yankees, skip to the third, and the man who looks like your local high school history teacher says, I can also do this. Paul Goldschmidt has not been playing like your local high school history teacher this year, though, and I mean, that's been the case for like 97% of the man's career. And I don't think we're talking enough about the year he's been having. Paul's always been a top 10 hitter, but after an abnormally bad season last year and also being 37 years old, you're thinking, okay, maybe this is the end. No, he hustled everyone on purpose to make everyone think he sucks. Psych, he's one of the best hitters in baseball again. So it's the 6th inning, 5-2 Yankees. Max Fried, who's been arguably the best pitcher in baseball this year, is going strong other than that one Shohei home run. Well, make it 2 Shohei home runs now. Bro could not care any less about how good Max Fried's been going, just undressing him in front of everyone, asking New York, is this your game? Next up, Teoscar, base hit. Will Smith, the cool Will Smith, not Cuck Smith, base hit. Then Freddie does what Freddie does best. Swings at the first pitch against a lefty Yankees pitcher to drive in runs. Double. It's 5-4. Fried gets pulled. It's all falling apart. Andy Paje sends this ball to left for another base hit. It's 5-5. Freeman gets caught in a pickle on this ground ball, but it still ends up best case scenario for the Dodgers, even though Freddie's tagged out. Both runners go as far as they can. So it's second and third, one out. They put Muncy on first and then walk Michael Conforto. I think they forgot they loaded the bases up. It's 6-5 and a double play immediately after this ends the inning, but the Dodger bullpen, one that's been pretty dicey this year, does lock it down. It wasn't easy. At least one base runner got on in each of the last 3 innings, but 4 Dodger pitchers get it done with the help of some insurance. That's always nice. Andy Paje strives in a couple more big runs in the 7th. Dodgers go on a 6-0 run after being down 5-2. Call him MJ. There was a piece of concrete that fell on a fan. Seriously, a chunk of concrete, apparently the size of a softball, fell onto, ironically, a Yankees fan at Dodger Stadium. Seems suspicious. Hopefully it ends up being nothing too serious. Apparently there was no blood or anything, just a little pain, which is a given. I mean, yeah, getting hit by a softball-sized piece of concrete doesn't seem fun. Why do they call it softball, by the way? Anyone know why they call it softball?
They call it softball. Makes it sound like it's harmless, you know? You ever take a line shot to the face with a softball? You don't go, hey, that's downy soft. That was like a big ball of cotton. Hey, don't worry about that. That's Blood Light. We're playing softball. We're all gonna float around like angels.
Then Aaron Judge went off on Saturday. Oh my god. I mean, shit, he's the MVP for a reason, folks. Judgy goes off. 3 for 4 at the plate with 2 home runs, driving in every run for New York as the Yankees lose 18-2. People been shitting on Max Muncy for a long time now. Dodger fans, I've seen way too many Dodger fans shitting on this guy, and I get it. He was bad. He struggled to begin the year, but this is a guy who before the 2025 season had a career 843 OPS for the Dodgers, which is really good, with 2 rings, and this is over like a lot of years. He's been good for a long time now, and I know it's easy to say enough, but I feel like you gotta stick with your guy, and well, he's now objectively having a good season overall after his bad start. Dodgers go off for 10 runs in the first 2 innings. Max Muncy drives home 4 of those runs, including on a 3-run bomb for his 200th career home run. Hae-Sung Kim hits his 2nd career homer. Muncy pops another for his 201st career homer. It's 14-1. He's driven in half the runs. Andy Paje's bomb, 15-1. Chris Paul, it's a big 3-pointer to cut the deficit to 48. Shohei Ohtani is asleep. Bro's just like, I'm going to take this opportunity to get some rest. Thanks, Yankees. Then Dalton Rushing. How cool is baseball? On the same night, Max Muncy hit his 200th career home run. Rushing hits his very first before getting that seed dumped all over his face. Sure, it was off a position player, but you can't discredit it. Position players can pitch. Just ask Kike Hernandez. After a scoreless outing against the Marlins a month back, the best pitcher in baseball comes back out like Thor entering Wakanda. It's all fun and games till Kike walks out to that mound. And some may say because that means it's a blowout game for the other team, but that's what stupid people would say. Intellectuals understand it's because of the obvious. Kike's dirty out there. So he gives up a double first thing to Jason Dominguez just so the Yankees can feel good about themselves so the Dodgers don't get accused of bullying. Then he locks in. Grounder to third, 1 out. Grounder to shortstop, 2 outs. Then DJ LeMahieu, easy. Can't do anything good with this. Fly ball to center, ball game. Kike closes out yet another Dodger win. His ERA stays at 0. He's feeling himself. At this point, Ohtani's long gone, fully in bed asleep. Next up, Sunday Night Baseball featuring the Dodger bullpen posing for the camera. Bunch of models out there in Hollywood. Jason Dominguez stays hot after Kike gave him some confidence. He should thank him for that. He drives on a run to kick off the game before Tommy Edman ties it up with a bomb. Then Sid from Toy Story says it's my turn. He takes Yamamoto deep. A wild pitch makes it 4-1. Yankees were on a mission in this game, which they had to be. Would have been a real bad look to get swept in the World Series rematch. They get a couple more runs in the 5th. It's 6-1, but Andy Pages and Max Muncy said hold up. Pages, like Muncy, started off slow and has been on a heater for a while now. Muncy keeps proving the haters wrong. Dump that seed all over my face. Get it in my mouth. But that was it for the Dodgers. LeMahieu drives home another, but somehow Yankees fans walked away from this game just even angrier. To start the 9th inning, Yankees manager Aaron Boone puts in Tim Hill to face Freddie Freeman. Now here's the significance of that if you don't get it. Game 1, World Series, bases loaded, Yankees up 1. Tim Hale was available on the bullpen, and a lot of people thought that he should have been in to face Freddie Freeman instead of Nestor Cortez, who ended up facing him instead, and we all know how that ended. Well, 8 months later, they finally put Hill in, and like clockwork, he strikes Freeman out. Baseball has a funny way of doing things. Yankees win to avoid the sweep in a series that was just perfect for baseball. Join the Discord server in the pinned comment below to connect with other fans, and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.